On the first of our reflection videos, I wanted to present you with 4 important questions. You might have come across them already and you might have thought about them already, but I wonder what your answers to these questions are. Why don't you put your thoughts in the comments? Question number 1. What had to stop in your youth ministry because of lockdown? And what should remain stopped? So behind this question we're thinking, were we doing too much? Were we doing the wrong things? Has stopping given us a fresh perspective on what we do? And we now realise that some of the things were not quite as fruitful as they might have been. Or maybe it wasn't what God was calling us to do. Take this opportunity to reflect and lay those things down. Question number 2. What had to stop because of lockdown but should be started again? What can you not do without in the long term? What is crucially important to your ministry? How do you re-establish it? Or are there changes that should be made first? For many youth workers, not being able to meet together has been super hard, and we're desperate to get back together. But what else did we lose during lockdown that God is saying to rekindle? Question number 3 is what had to start because of lockdown that should continue? What new things have brought life and fruit? How will these things fit into the new life after lockdown? And how will you resource it with time and team and finance? Do these new things impact the old ways? We need to try and see the bigger picture and try and make our decisions prayerfully and with our teams. And the last question is, what had to start during lockdown, but should stop when we're out of lockdown? What was simply in place to get us through the lockdown? Things that served their purpose, but are not sustainable or needed now after lockdown. Has Zoom served its purpose? Or does it have a life after lockdown? Many of us have done lots of different things during lockdown. Zoom and other video call packages have come into play. Emails have stepped up. Some of us have written letters or sent activity packs or care packages out to the young people. We've done a lot more videoing, done some online mentoring, online groups even, and things like WhatsApp groups. Maybe it's time to bring it all before God and ask Him what we should be taking forward and what we should leave behind. People all over the world in youth ministry are asking these questions and questions like them. So I encourage you to spend some time reflecting yourself about the ministry that you're involved with. Pray with your team, listen to God before deciding how to move forward. Many of us are starting to think about September. Remember, it's not so much about what we can do or can't do, but what God wants us to do or not do.